Hey guys, we're doing a throwback review, sort of. This figure's almost 10 years old, but we're doing the Power of the Primes, Optimus Prime. I've already reviewed this mold as the Generation Select Star Convoy. I sold that figure when the new Star Convoy came out, but I was like, you know what? Let me get Optimus just for Optimus' sake, because why not? So I went and got him. He got reissued not that long ago, so he's not expensive right now. Yeah, here he is. His vehicle mode is kind of trash. Let's just call a spade here. You know, the arms are right there. The top of his robot mode's right there. His robot arms are right there. Like, the truck mode's never been great on this mold. But what was cool about the leader class in Power of the Primes was that they basically all had a base mode and a base robot mode and a super mode. So they were like evolution figures. Oh no, I forgot. I have Optimus Prime. I don't have Rodimus anymore. I don't think I'm gonna get Rodimus again, but you know, point is, I think I reviewed Optimus years ago. I might have, but anyway, this is Optimus. So we'll take the trailer off. He does have a matrix inside, so if you wanted to, like, you could remove the matrix and like put another like Prime core in there. Like, Power of the Primes had, like, the little Prime Masters, which were, like, all the Primes. So, like, Vector Prime was one of them, Nexus Prime. They were all there, except the 13th, because they hadn't revealed that the 13th was, in fact, Optimus at that point. So, that is a thing. But let's transform this, shall we? So, we're going to fold these up. Pull these back like that. Fold these up and rotate those around, rotate that, and then flip out the hands. Rotate that and flip out the hands. Flip that up and then flip down Orion Pax's head. Flip down the feet, rotate the legs around, and flip out his feet. And there you go. Orion Pax in his robot mode. Now, this is by far the best Orion Pax figure we've ever gotten. It's the first time Orion Pax has actually had I think the only time he's had an original mold. And if you want to, you know, make him less Optimus conspicuous, you can fold those down, which is what I like to do. He looks great, though. Like, this is a really good Orion Pax figure. Just by itself, this is just a really solid Orion Pax. Articulation-wise, his head is on a full 360. Rotation at the shoulder, in and out the shoulder. Turn at the bicep, double elbow joint, no wrist. No waist, but his legs do go forward and back a little bit, in and out. In and out, turn at the thigh, knee joint. So he's got decent articulation. We hadn't gotten the standardized articulation at this point, because this was the year before Siege, where they made a big focus on articulation. But it's solid for what it is, and he can hold a little gun. You can use this piece as a gun too, but I think that looks stupid. So, you know, even Orion Pax by himself is solid. It's the best Orion Pax we've ever had. And that's kind of sad. But let's go ahead and transform him into Optimus Prime. So, we'll do the trailer first. Flip these pieces out. Flip these pieces out. Bend those down, fold that in, close, and then collapse all of that. And apparently pop things off the friction hinges. Push these down. Split the arms. And then flip out the gas tanks. Open this up slightly to push that down. That'll close up. And then flip the gas tanks up like that. And then you got the body of Optimus going on. Flip the trailer hitch down. Then you get Optimus Prime's body. All ready to go. I'll just go ahead and put his gun in his hand now, because why not? Then we'll take Orion Pax here, pull that down, and flip Optimus's head out. Rotate Orion's head, push all that down, and then fold up the arms like that. Flip that down, rotate this around, and those will peg into his back like that. Then flip those up if you did the different transformation like I do. And that'll just plug in back there. And there's Optimus in his robot mode. Mine's a little loose. I got mine used. So sometimes it's not often, but sometimes he does like do the floppy flops. The Prime Wars trilogy was not the best with QC. But what we have here is something I desperately miss, which is big, chunky robots. Because leader class, you never get figures this big anymore. But this is still one of my favorite Optimus figures, just as a fun factor. Like, I know it's not super articulated like modern figures are, and I don't think it's better than like the Commander class Age of Primes, not Age of Primes, Studio Series Optimus or anything, but I just miss big chunky figures like this. This was my go-to Optimus for a long time, but I do understand it doesn't fit within modern figures, but I still like him. Articulation-wise, his head is on a full 360. Rotation at the shoulder. Up and down at the shoulder, turn at the bicep, elbow joint. No wrist, which I think could have been engineered in. I do wish his hands were blue, but no waist swivel, which I honestly think you could have fit one in, but what do I know? Legs can go forward and back, in and out, turn at the thigh, knee joint, and an ankle pivot. So very good articulation for the most part. You can get him into some solid poses. The one thing I wish he had, personally, was a butterfly joint. So he can... Because I feel like he would look really cool holding the two guns. Or the gun with two hands. Just this mold looks like it would look cool doing that. But this mold was released a couple of times. There's Optimus, Nemesis, and Star Convoy. I think the coolest one, personally, is Star Convoy. But because there's the new Star Convoy, there's no need to get that. Nemesis is really cool, but he's expensive. So if you just want the mold Optimus, just regular Optimus is the way to go, because he got reissued not that long ago, so he's still not expensive on the aftermarket. I got mine for retail price, so there you go. But he's a fun figure. I miss big chunky figures like this. And this was my favorite figure of the entire Prime Wars trilogy. I know you probably see Gajin right back there, but yeah, he's back there somewhere. You probably see him back there, but that figure has issues. This guy is more solid than the God Jinrai, in my opinion. And Overlord. Overlord's really good too, but this Optimus, I think, is the best figure in the Prime Wars trilogy, personally. Part of me wants to get a Combiner Wars Megatron to go with him. I might look into that. We'll see. I used to have that, and if I do get it, I will review it. But until then, this is a very nice, solid, chunky robot. If you just want something to dick around with, this is not meant for your modern generation displays, which are more focused on, show accuracy and articulation. But this is just a fun figure to mess with. So, there you go. He is one of my favorites, just from a fun factor. I'd have a lot of fun messing with this guy, so that's it from me to you for now. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I do hope you enjoyed it and stick around for more. Take care.